left the black lava fields of Mount Batur. I just had an amazing experience hiking to the summit of Mount Batur as well. Though the elevation gain in the hike itself had been under 800 feet, the whole entire mountain and area is an elevated location. The summit of Mount Batur actually sits at 5,633 feet. I headed back to Bunbulan Hill Hostel. When I got back to the hostel after my first volcano trek, it was the first time I'd seen the place in daylight, because when I'd arrived there for the first time it was at night, and the surrounding areas weren't visible. Amazingly, my first night there I'd had a dream which seemed to last several days, even though I was awakened from it after only 90 minutes of sleeping. In this dream, the cliff behind the hostel was featured in it. I dreamed about this cliff before I'd seen it in real life. My first night at this hostel, I had a dream that felt so real. It was unbelievable. I thought it was real until I woke up. I literally walked out of my room in the middle of the night and there were all these like robed priests, kind of like spiritual leaders, and they were training me. No joke, it sounds cheesy and ridiculous as hell, but in the dream, we ended up at the top of this, the GoPro flattens it a little bit, at the top of this ridge, and it was like a flat, sort of ethereal cliff, and only the most advanced kind of Jedi-like spiritual leaders were allowed to jump off, and they would float into the forest, but I did not hear the instruction. And I was kind of headstrong, and so I ran and leapt off the cliff before I was ready, floated down into the forest, and they were flying down behind me saying, wait, not yet, not yet. Went down into the woods, and it was like this psychedelic, crazy, mind-blowing forest beyond my ability and beyond my skill set. And I was confused out of my mind, and they were trying to help me navigate through it because I'd gone to a place that was beyond the level that I was at. And then I woke up, and it was 1:30 in the morning, and I'd only been asleep for like less than an hour and a half before I had a dream that felt like it lasted for days. So honestly, one of the most incredible dreams I've ever had. Not kidding. Insane. I left the hostel on Mr. B, the cool name of my moped, in search of adventure and waterfalls. I managed to go to Tukad Cepung Waterfall, an iconic one. Here's my Instagram picture from there. This waterfall is best visited in the morning when rays of sunlight project through the falling water, giving it an ethereal quality. What you don't see in this picture is what an adventure it is getting to this place. You go down a steep series of steps into a stream-like cavern and make your way through the water on foot to the majestic waterfall. It's a big tourist spot. line, took a picture. There's the waterfall. It's beautiful. I gotta go. As to whether this waterfall is worth it, yes, absolutely. Expect crowds because, of course, you know, it's a real attraction, a natural, amazing attraction. Also, if you want the spectacular rays of sunlight, you know, for your Instagram account or a photo or whatever it is you're up to, get here early, get here about 9 in the morning, and the sun creates rays that come down into the cave. It's maybe about 12:31 right now, so a little bit later in the day, but I'm so glad to have seen it. Probably less crowds in the morning. Crowds aren't too bad, just be patient and have some type of slippers or protection for your feet. I'm going barefoot through the, you know, stream, and it's okay, but there's kind of some slippery and pointed rocks. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but not too bad. It's absolutely worth it. Allocate 3 hours for the adventure and just give yourself time and enjoy it, because it is unbelievable.